Hello again. I just spoke about manding and how we are going to be able to incorporate manding in our daily activities with our children at home. Now, I wanted to talk about the second verbal operant that is kind of important, and we can also work on that at home. That is called as uh, Echoics. Echoics is also a really important verbal operant that we work with as behavior analysts, and this is echoing. So when you go into a valley and you echo, it comes back to you, right? So the trick about Echoics is that it has to be the same as you say it. So for example, I go into the valley and I say hoo hoo, and it comes back as hoo hoo. It's an echoic. So echoic is something that we teach the children um, as to so that they can shape up their pronunciation of the things. So basically, now we're shaping up how they are going to pronounce stuff. So we're going to ask them say ah, and they're supposed to say ah. Say ba, and they're supposed to say ba. Say ka, and they're supposed to say ka. And slowly we shape it up to bat, cat, mat, and then bigger sentences and bigger phrases. So this is echoics. It's just an activity that we do where we shape up the pronunciation of the kids. We echo and they echo back to us. The third verbal operant that I wanted to talk to you guys about today was tacting. Now, tacting is very important. Tacting it comes from contacting. So anything that we have contact with in our environment, which is any material, which is any kind of non-living, non-verbal stimuli, which is it could be living, but it's non-verbal stimuli. So it could be anything that we see, anything that we can smell, anything that we can hear, anything that we can taste, anything that we can touch. So anything that we have contact with our five senses, we contact it, and as soon as we contact it, we label it. That is called as tacting. And this is another verbal operant that we teach our kids. So basically, if they are out in the environment and they touch something and it's cold, and the child's like, oh, and then you're like, oh, yeah, you're right. Is it hot or cold? It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. Or is it soft? And if there's a fire and there's like steam coming out or fire smoke coming out, you're like, I see smoke. Or if there is something that's cooking and you smell the food, and the child's like, I want the food, and you're like, oh, you smell food. So these are the things that you can encourage your children to do while they're at home. And this verbal operant is called as tacting. And I would encourage all of the parents to work on these verbal operants while the kids are at home at the time of this pandemic. I think that parents are the best advocates for the children, and the more you work with the kids, the better results you're going to see, no matter what. So try to work on mending, echoing, and tacting of the children while they are with you guys at home. If you have any questions, please let me know. You could always leave a comment on our YouTube channel, and you can leave a comment on the bottom of our Facebook page. Stay safe. Have a very good day. Take care. Bye-bye.